You're listening to Independent TV 7. Kindly click on the like button and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel at Independent TV 7. Also, don't forget to click the bell icon to get more notification. Thanks for watching. Definitely, the Economic Financial Crime Commission boss Bawa knows those financing Boko Haram terrorists. Why then he has not arrested them? Maybe he's playing politics or being politically correct. Yes, and if he does so, he's also corrupt. For him to have known the sponsors of Boko Haram and not, arresting them. Those that are sponsoring or financing it. Yes, because that's a crime on its own. Well, according to reports we gathered from a Vanguard newspaper, the chairman of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, Rashid Bawa, during an interview on Channels Television on Thursday, stated that he cannot publicly mention those behind the financing of the dreaded terrorist group, Boko Haram. Okay, he's not confident enough to expose them. If not, maybe they will strangle you dead. And then why are you the chairman of the EFCC if you don't know your job? But notwithstanding, there are other ways to catch a monkey. The anti-graft agency boss revealed that while the federal government of Nigeria is working to free the country from terrorism, he cannot mention the names of those sponsoring or financing it because it was a matter of national security. Taken into consideration this statement made by the EFCC boss, the Economic and Financial Crime Commission boss, my question is this: what is stopping the relevant authorities from arresting those that are sponsoring Boko Haram, since it appears that their names have been published or obtained? We all know that as much as the administration of President Muhammadu Buhari is concerned and has shown commitment to fighting the menace of the Boko Haram insurgency, we still have cases of insecurity in many parts of the northern region. More so, bearing in mind that the Nigerian army has lost a lot of gallant soldiers in the fight against Boko Haram terrorists, with millions of naira being spent by the federal government yearly. Won't it be better that those who are sponsoring the terrorists are arrested once and for all? Finally, while Rashid Bawa may be right in his decision not to publicly mention the names of those sponsoring Boko Haram because it is a national issue, I think that it is also right that those sponsoring or financing the terrorists are brought to book as soon as possible. This is because no matter the gallant effort of the men of the Nigerian army on the battlefield, until those sponsoring Boko Haram insurgency are arrested, their efforts will only be a case of trying to cut down a tree from the branch instead of cutting it from the root. Yes, this is what should have been done, a longer time ago. As it is, I would also say that the Nigerian government knows, those that are sponsoring these bandits or Boko Haram terrorism, because as it is, the ex-naval officer, Commodore Olaumi, said that those that are sponsoring Boko Haram, are still in this present dispensation, or rather, they are in Buhari's administration, this present government. Some are governors, some are senators, some are ministers. That he knows them, but he just, wanted, to be quiet over their names, that he does not want to spill the beans. That is what Bawa is also saying, that he does not want to mention the names, which simply means and has given us confidence that Bawa Abdurrashid, the Economic and Financial Crime Commission boss, knows those that are sponsoring or financing this Boko Haram terrorism. Yes, Nigerians have faulted, President Muhammadu Buhari for lack of sympathy and also, incompetency in the area of security. He has failed Nigerians woefully. Bawa also, knows those that are responsible, but why can't he go after them and arrest them? But if it were to be these small boys that they call Yahoo or fraudsters, they will, flare their muscle on them. And meanwhile, we are in a sovereign state, so there is no true federalism. If they that are in the aim of affairs cannot arrest those people, they are also corrupt. So they should, rather leave that seat and become just normal citizens if they can't do their job. EFCC boss cannot mention their names because they were doing the same work both Buhari, they were all working for Islamization. So somebody is still mentioning our gallant soldiers. Don't you know that Southern Christian soldiers have finished? They were the ones that have been killed. So if you're telling us about gallant soldiers, well, as according to this person says, they were Christians, and that is why they are being pushed to the war front, instead of the Muslim counterparts. They will be at the back, but the Christian soldiers will be at the forefront, so that they will use them as cover. EFCC boss is now saying that he can't even mention their names, talk less of arresting them. Now them. Okay, well, the reason for him not to expose them is if he exposes them, they will expose him too, because all of them are corrupt. And if the EFCC boss refuses to expose them, he will experience something than slumping. Because he slumped the other day. Well, yeah, that is someone's opinion though. Have you said, or did you say you are hiding their names? Corruption is your name, and you are the father of corruption, despite being the Economic Financial Crime Commission boss. It is only Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, indigenous people of Biafra, Eastern Security Network, that they can mention immediately and send battalion of military officers to kill young Igbo youths. Bawa cannot mention the sponsors because they are known people among themselves. It's so pathetic. That why can't he mention? Well, the previous comment which I read now says if it was supposed to be Kanu, IPOB, they will unleash their dragon. Quickly they would have mentioned their name. So on the other note, Alabi Nathaniel said Bawa cannot mention the sponsors because they are known people among them. Have you forgotten the first time of the present regime of Buhari, when all those involved in corruption and laundering our money were promised to be published, and also how many of them were published up to date, up to now? The government knew those that are troubling Nigeria because they are scared, or better still, they are sacred cow. They could not be touched, or their name may not be published, because they are all the same. This is the main reason the foreigners who supposed to help us out went back to their country, that Nigeria does not have external aggression and that Nigeria has internal problem. Nigerians are the problems of Nigeria, and they are the ones troubling Nigeria. All those that are troubling the peace of Nigeria shall not live to see the peace of this blessed country by the grace of God. Okay, that's what is coming, from this person, that they know themselves. Please, how can we Nigerians get back this musician known as Idris? That song, Nigeria Jaga Jaga, that guy must be a prophet. Please, can we start to play his song on national television? Can you? Who do Nigeria self? How did we get here? Lastly, Baba, you should resign from that position you raised to politically. Well, if truly made an allegiance oath before ascending to that office, you shouldn't fear no one else except God. Okay, they are untouchable. He agreed that he knows them but cannot mention them. Meanwhile, innocent Mazin Nnamdi Kanu is being incarcerated for demanding the right of his people. Well, I would like you to quickly share your views. Thanks for listening.